Kurt Cobain, the voice of a generation, a tortured artist, a rebel against the mainstream, a man whose legacy continues to captivate music fans and conspiracy theorists alike. His music defined an era, his struggles revealed the dark side of fame, and his tragic death left an unfillable void in rock history. But who was Kurt Cobain beyond the grunge icon? Let's dive into his story, the music, the controversy, the tragedy, and the impact he left behind. Born in 1967 in Aberdeen, Washington, Kurt Cobain's life was far from glamorous. His childhood was marred by his parents' divorce, leaving him feeling abandoned and disconnected. He found solace in music, embracing the raw energy of punk rock and the angst of 80s alternative music. In 1987, he formed Nirvana with bassist Chris Novoselic. After several drummers came and went, they found their missing piece in Dave Grohl. The trio's breakthrough came with their 1991 album Nevermind, and the song that would change everything, Smells Like Teen Spirit. It was more than a hit, it was a cultural explosion. It captured the alienation and rage of Generation X. Nirvana became the biggest band in the world, but Kurt never wanted to be a rock god. Nirvana didn't emerge in isolation. Seattle was a breeding ground for grunge, an underground movement blending punk energy with heavy, distorted guitars and raw emotion. Bands like Soundgarden, Alice in Chains, and Pearl Jam were part of the scene, but it was Nirvana that shattered the mainstream. Grunge was more than music, it was an ethos. It rejected glam metal excess and commercial polish. Kurt embodied this rebellion. He wore thrift store clothes, refused to conform to industry expectations, and let his music speak for him. Fame was suffocating. Kurt struggled with the expectations of being the spokesperson for a generation. He hated the corporate machine that capitalized on his music and battled his inner demons through heroin use and self-destruction. His relationship with Courtney Love only fueled the controversy. Their chaotic love story was the stuff of tabloid nightmares, drug use, public fights, and rumors of toxicity. The couple welcomed a daughter, Frances Bean, but their struggles with addiction made them a target for criticism. After the massive success of Nevermind, Nirvana sought a rawer, less commercial sound. In Utero, released in 1993, was a darker, more abrasive album. Songs like Heart-Shaped Box and Rape Me confronted personal pain, media scrutiny, and Kurt's discomfort with fame. The band's legendary MTV Unplugged performance in November 1993 showcased a different side of Kurt. Stripped of distortion and energy, his haunting vocals and raw emotion made it one of the most powerful live performances in rock history. In March 1994, Kurt was found unconscious in a Rome hotel room after overdosing on Rohypnol and alcohol. It was deemed a suicide attempt, but he survived. A month later, he entered rehab in Los Angeles but fled after just a few days. On April 5, 1994, Kurt Cobain was found dead in the greenhouse of his Seattle home. The official cause, a self-inflicted shotgun wound. A suicide note was found, in which he expressed his struggles with fame and his lack of passion for music. But was it really suicide? Theories of foul play persist. Private investigator Tom Grant, hired by Courtney Love to find Kurt before his death, believes there's more to the story. Some claim the amount of heroin in his system should have incapacitated him before he could pull the trigger. Others point fingers at Courtney Love, fueled by documentaries like Soaked in Bleach and Kurt and Courtney. Kurt Cobain's impact goes beyond music. He changed rock forever, ushering in the grunge movement and dismantling the glamorized rock star persona. His influence can be heard in bands like Foo Fighters, Radiohead, and countless alternative rock acts today. Nirvana's music remains as powerful today as it was in the 90s. Every year, fans gather to pay tribute. His lyrics, filled with pain and honesty, still resonate. The rawness of Nevermind, the darkness of In Utero, and the haunting beauty of Nirvana's MTV Unplugged performance cemented his place in music history. Why does Kurt Cobain's story still captivate us? Part of it is the mystery. His death still sparks debates. Part of it is the what if. What music might he have created had he lived? And part of it is that he spoke for an entire generation of misfits, outsiders, and dreamers. Kurt Cobain's life was a tragic paradox. He wanted success but hated fame. He craved authenticity but was consumed by the machine he despised. In the end, his story remains one of rock's greatest tragedies and biggest mysteries. What do you think really happened? Let me know in the comments below. If you like this video, don't forget to drop a like, comment, and subscribe for more.